was silly. Because a lot of clowns would keep their same character their whole career. I have actually been kind of, I think, fortunate that I've worked clowning in just about every venue. I've worked in the European-style one-ring circus, the three-ring circus. I've worked in, I was part of the Big Apple Clown Care Unit in DC Children's Hospital, so I worked in hospitals. I've taken my one-man theater show over to Wolf Trap for 10 years. Performed at National Theater, Lincoln Center, schools, colleges throughout the country. So I've had a wide range. I started, as a teacher, there were three main kinds of clowns. I started as an Auguste clown. They were not allowed to do tramp clowning. You were not supposed to do like Emmett Kelly or Alfred Ringling. And coming out of the theater, I naturally gravitated more towards that kind of clown because I had no other skills. And but they wouldn't allow it, but I broke the rules. and I evolved over the first year and a half from this Auguste clown, which is yellow hair, with some big floppy shoes, and the Auguste makeup as opposed to the white face makeup, and slowly turned into a tramp clown. And actually, it was we played Hartford for the first time in 1981 since the fire, which was still a lot of people remember the fire then. They still do. But I got a big review in the paper, which was very unheard of for clowns in that time to be singled out of 28 clowns. And Mr. Feld had that on his desk when I came in for a contract, and I want this. So I really was the last what they call carpet tramp clown to work on Ringling. I was supposed to send those pictures to you, and I lost your email, so you had to kind of imagine it. And then in theater, it's a whole different style of clown. What I did on Cirque was very different. And so I adapted and adopted to the venue I'm in. I had to change your style because, as I was telling Dominique earlier, in the Gold Unit, we were playing smaller buildings. It was a one-ring show. It still had a ring. And then I pulled into the parking lots, and I was down to the parking lot and go, okay, this is where I get to work next year. And how do I make this space work? And you have to adjust your style in order to reach the people way up there. It's kind of cool to be standing alone in the middle of this space with nothing really but no prompts, just your character and an idea and a storyline, and stand in a movie we're at Madison Square Garden. We were averaging 10,000 people a show. So it's a very different experience than performing in a one-ring circus where there's 1,500 people, or you're in a small black box theater of 200 people, or you're going into a sick child's room where there's just one person. When you join, you're called a First of May, which is an old term from the circus, because I think it came from the time that the tenting season actually started in May. And so any newcomer to the circus is called First of May. And you would get your degree of, old-time circus people would even talk to you. Fellow clowns will, the old clowns will razz you, and there's sort of initiation period to kind of prove yourself. They want to see whether or not you really can live. The lifestyle is a very hardy lifestyle. It takes as Andrea said, it takes a real love for what you do to work as hard as you do. And if you stick with it, then they open their arms to you and are very generous. Circus people are very warm, very family-oriented, and very generous because of that love of what we do. They want to share their experience and make you better. So if you can survive the initial hazing period, and many people don't, then you're kind of in. And I still feel a little bit sometimes as an outsider, but then again, I'm now in my 31st year as a circus person. So I do feel very. I love the circus. I love what I do because it's very different in theater in the sense that there's no fourth wall. You are in immediate time with me, and there's just a special intimacy. As I say, I work in conspiracy with the audience to create joy. And circus is an enchantment, and people need enchantment. And whether it's done through the clown or through the aerialists who are doing, I always thought that the same spirit that makes us go to the moon is the same spirit that drives the trapeze artists to go do that triple somersault. It's expanding our envelope of what we're capable of doing. And so it reassures us that we are going forward, we're moving forward as people. We are able to leap into that unknown, not knowing whether we'll be caught. We're willing to face that fear and go forward. And we're going to fall down, and the clowns are the ones that give us balance in our lives. So the humor is very important to all of us to be able to pick ourselves up and be self-critical and laugh at our mistakes in order to get the strength to go forward and continue to progress as people.